Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Heather and this is Home and Health with Heath. I'm so glad that you could be here with me today. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my journey that I've been on. If you haven't been following me the last 3 weeks, I am a lifetime member at Weight Watchers, but I had regained about 30 pounds or so when I had my son a couple of years ago, and I still have that weight to take off. I know a lot about this area. I know a lot about food. I know how to lose weight, but sometimes it's not just knowing how to, but it's also, following through with it. And I do have a little bit of background in this. I said this in the last video that I am a health teacher. I have a master's degree in health education, and I was a public health educator before I was a health teacher. One thing I want to talk about today is exercise. In the Weight Watchers app, you can put in any exercise that you do. You can put it in there, and you can also get points that you can carry over and use them in the Weight Watchers app towards your dailies or your weekly points. And I really recommend getting as much exercise in as you can each day. Aiming for that 30 to 60 minutes each day is a great way to get an extra points if you're hungry ever on Weight Watchers, or if you don't want to use your points. It's just great for your heart and great for your overall health to do that. Whether it's just walking outside or inside at a store or in a mall, just getting your steps in is so important. I'm just gonna get in real quick today to my weigh-in, my weekly weigh-in. I had a pretty tough week. I feel like almost every week there's always something that kind of puts me over one way or the other that makes it a little difficult to stick to my daily points or weekly points. This week it was our 16th wedding anniversary, so we had went away for a night. It was the first time away from the baby. There was a lot of eating out, and I did make sure to try and eat as best as I could when we ate out. We did get sushi the one night, and then the following morning there was a breakfast buffet, and things add up very quickly. So I tried to fill up on fruit, and tried to go back for seconds only with more fruit and a veggie omelet, which was 0 points. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my weigh-in right now, and here we go. Okay, so it looks like I was down just under 2 pounds, which I will take that. I'd rather be, in my perfect world, I'd rather be over 2 or at 2, but this weekend kind of mixed me up a little bit here. It just sometimes it does get frustrating if you do really well a week and then just 1 or 2 days can really throw you for a loop. But we keep going, right? If we get stuck, we gain. There may be a week where you gain weight, but it can only get better from there. So I just really want to talk about water. I carry this with me everywhere I go, and I think it really, really helps with hunger. Because one thing for me, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes on Weight Watchers, I feel like I'm a little bit hungry, and so I feel like drinking enough water. The first thing I do when I feel that hunger is drink some water. And that way I can tell, am I really hungry or am I just bored? So drink that water. And the other thing I want to talk about today real quick is my lunches. So one thing I like to do is I bring this bowl. I got it from Target, and it's my salad bowl. I love salad, and so I try to make myself a salad almost every day for lunch. I just do a different type of salad. So for tomorrow, I just use some leftover meat that we had tonight in our tacos. I do try to do tacos at least once a week as well. It's such an easy meal that my family can eat, and then also can be low points depending on what you put on your taco and what burrito shell you use and things like that. I think I told you last time I like to use my 2-point burritos from Sam's Club, and if you can find anything with the 2 points, the low burritos, then you can add anything in there. You can add your meat, your chicken, or you can add your fat-free turkey breast, ground turkey breast, and those are 0 points. The taco seasoning is 0 points. Lettuce, tomato, you can do fat-free sour cream, your low-fat, fat-free cheeses, okay? But anyway, I use that meat on my salad, and I have some salsa, black beans, corn, tomatoes, cheese, and then my lettuce down here. And I know some people don't. And so this is my salad bowl right here. It did kind of get mixed up here. You can make it nice little neat piles and look pretty. But then what I do is I take my ranch dressing. And so this I do actually get full fat ranch. I have a thing about eating low fat and fat free dressing. I don't like it. And for me, it kind of ruins the salad. So I feel like the only thing that's points on the salad is I put a little bit of low fat mozzarella cheese, just a tiny little, like 2 points worth of cheese. So there's a 2-point salad, and then I do use there's 4 points of dressing in here. So it's a 6-point lunch. It's pretty low in points. And then I just put this in here and put my lid on it, and I shake it up, and it really gets the dressing all over the whole bowl. So I actually really enjoyed this bowl. So the other thing I eat in my lunch is I do like my bubbly. I like cherry bubbly. I don't know if you guys like bubbly or not. I like bubbly a lot. This is I like to snack a lot. These are only 2 points. I get these at Sam's Club. They're called Veggie Puffs, and they're 2 points. They come in, I get them a big box at Sam's Club, and they come in sour cream and onion, cheese, and barbecue. I really like the barbecue, but this is all we have left over is sour cream and onion, so my kids love the cheese. So this is mine for tomorrow. And I always bring a couple of, fruit. That way if I need a snack quick in the morning in between classes or something. I think I said that last time. I'm a teacher, so sometimes I like to have that snack in between. And another thing I want to touch on, this is one of my favorite snacks. These are roasted chickpeas, and it's a very simple recipe. All you have to do is you buy a can of chickpeas, you throw them in the strainer, rinse them, drain them, you dry them off. I usually even use paper towels I know maybe we wasted paper towels, but I use paper towels, dry them, and then I use olive oil spray, and you just spray them and kind of shake the pan up a little bit, and then you can add whatever seasonings you want. You set the oven for 425, you put them in, and you kind of just watch them, and they usually end up taking probably like 25 minutes to a half an hour, depending on how crispy you like them. And I put garlic and salt on mine, and I love them. They're a great snack and full of protein too, and 0 points. So you can't really go wrong with that. The other thing I wanted to say real quick is I was kind of excited about is I got this no sugar added original barbecue sauce, which is low in points. I love barbecue chicken, and my family does too. So it's one thing that I want to make sure that we can all eat. Like I said, one thing with this, I told myself when I go on it this time, I really want to make sure that we can all, it's not the easiest thing, but I really don't want to always have to be cooking myself something separate. And I want to teach my kids that you can eat healthy. You don't have to eat separate meals to eat healthy, right? And food can still taste good and healthy at the same time. One thing I really wanted to try was these. You guys may have had these before, but I was really excited. I saw these. They're low in points, and these are pretzel crisp, but they're buffalo wing flavor. So I love anything buffalo or red hot sauce, anything like that. These are a little bit high in sodium, so obviously you don't want to have too many of them, but still a nice low point snack. I am going to try them right now. I'm kind of excited. So it's 10 pretzels for 3 points. So I'm gonna see, and I bought these right at Target, but I wanted to try these with you guys today and see what I thought of them. So I don't know if you guys have seen those Hanover pretzels. I believe it's Hanover. And they have like honey mustard and a buffalo wing. That's kind of like what these taste like. Just a little bit healthier version because there's a little bit less and they're thinner. So that is what these taste like. So if you like buffalo wings, it is 10 crackers or 10 pretzels for 3 points. I like to put these also, like you can make with my kids a Lunchable out of these, and I put this with some meat, some cheese, and some grapes instead of Ritz crackers. You can use these to make like a homemade Lunchable for kids' lunches if you guys have any kids at home. So they're bigger. They're kind of more like a little bit wider than like a Ritz cracker, but they're pretty good. My kids really enjoy the everything kind or the plain kind, and those are the kind that I put right in their Lunchables there. And the last thing I want to talk about was these are something that I like to keep on hand. They aren't terribly expensive, but I get them at Sam's Club. They're 12 for $18.98, and it does seem kind of expensive. However, you do get 30 grams of protein, and they're only 3 points a shake. So I love chocolate, and it helps to get rid of that sweet tooth if I have that sweet tooth. They're really good in the fridge. If you keep them in the fridge, they don't have to be refrigerated, but if you keep them in the fridge, they taste really good. That crisp, cold, it tastes just like chocolate milk, but it has that extra protein in there, and they're only 3 points. I also like to put them in my coffee. I make smoothies with them. I've mixed them with frozen banana, or you can also add the PB Fit with the frozen banana and some of this, and it's really good. Well, I think that is all that I wanted to share for today. And my main tips for this week are: make sure you're drinking your water. Drink your water. Just have some kind of cup with you throughout the day that you're drinking your water. Keep hydrated. The other thing I wanted to say, and I know you guys probably always hear this, but meal planning is really, as much as you can. I always say, and I said this in my first video, just plan ahead as much as you can. But yes, plan ahead and have your water, and then make sure you're exercising. Exercise, move. And one thing I said, I think I said this in my last video as well, when you are feeling hungry, sometimes you just need to leave the kitchen. Sometimes you need to leave the house. And I know that sounds kind of excessive, but for some of us, we need to do that. Otherwise, eating one thing, and that is one thing with Weight Watchers, if you are, say you're at your 26 points for the day, and you go over your 26 points, for some of us, if you go over it, it can just be a, kind of that domino effect where you're like, well, I'm over for the day, I guess I'm just gonna keep eating. Well, sometimes you just need to stop yourself and go do something else. Go put in a load of laundry. Go for a walk. Go text your friend and ask if she wants to go do a Target run with you, right? Go take your dog for a walk. Go outside and look at the stars. I don't know, something just to get out of the kitchen and out of the house. That is all for today. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I hope you have a great day. And like and subscribe if you wish, and also if there's anything you'd like me to post on my channel or talk about, please post that in the comments. Thanks so much. Have a great day.